When humanity fails, a reflection on complicity, propaganda, and the deafening applause for genocide. There comes a moment in history, again and again, when silence becomes complicity, when cheering becomes violence, and when propaganda doesn't just distort reality, but weaponizes it. Today, that moment is here and it's loud. It's on social media. It's in the comments, in the tweets, in the celebratory hashtags. It's the applause for genocide. And nothing, absolutely nothing, is more disgusting than watching human beings cheer for the massacre of other human beings. Open your screen and you'll see it. People who proudly call themselves enlightened, modern, even liberal, reposting videos of bombings like they're sharing a sports victory. We are defending ourselves, they say, as the footage clearly shows children pulled from rubble, mothers screaming, cities flattened. There are no words soft enough to describe it. This is not defense. This is destruction. This is not justice. This is erasure. And then you realize something even darker. Many of these people have been raised, conditioned, trained to believe that what they are doing is right. That this is justice. That killing is peace. That oppression is survival. This is what a brainwashed generation looks like. Not one held hostage by a dictator's fist, but one shaped by a lifelong narrative that their lives matter infinitely more than those they destroy. That their identity is always under threat, and that violence is not just acceptable, it is noble. It is brainwashing on a mass scale, disguised as patriotism, national pride, and the right to exist. And yet, for the rest of us watching this, what do we feel? Disgust, shame, powerlessness, and most disturbingly, guilt. Not because we have committed the crimes, but because we belong to a species that can cheer them on. Because we share the same label, human, as those who see no problem in supporting, excusing, or denying genocide. At this point, it feels like we owe someone an apology. Not just to the victims in Gaza, not just to the children sleeping in fear, but to the very idea of humanity. To the mothers who must bury their babies. To the fathers who carry the remains of their families in plastic bags. To every innocent soul whose name will never make the headlines, because their death was never considered worthy of mourning. Maybe we should ask forgiveness from those we allowed to be slaughtered while we were too busy watching Instagram reels. Maybe we should ask forgiveness from history for not learning its lessons. And maybe, most painfully, we should ask forgiveness from the children yet to be born for the world we are handing over to them. What is happening is not complex. It is not two equal sides. It is not a war. It is the systematic dehumanization and destruction of a people. And the loudest sound in the room is not the bombs. It's the applause. We must speak. We must protest. We must expose the propaganda for what it is. Because the minute we stop being horrified, the minute we normalize this level of brutality, we have already lost our humanity. And I, for one, am tired of being ashamed to be human. Let this be the turning point. Let this be the moment we choose truth over propaganda, courage over silence, and life over death. Let this be the moment we stop applauding genocide